Islam, Islamism. Praise Allah. Honors to the Prophet Noble Ali. Honors to members of the Moorish Science of America, past, present, and future leaders. Honors to the harbingers who paved the way, the sons and daughters of this leadership of the Moorish Science of America. Praise Allah for the fathers and mothers to pave the way for them to become who they are and what Allah has instructed them to do. Honors to our brother man, brother Marcus Messiah Garvey Bay, the founder of the UNIA 1914. The past leaders of the UNIA, that a person without nationality is like a tree without roots. And this is why nationality is very important. Honors to all those members of the Moorish Science of America, honors to all those who are coming home, honors to all those who have the eyes to see and ears to hear the truth about yourself. I'm your brother man, Moorish Life. It's been a while since I've been on live, but I've been taking some time away from the channel to observe the human behavior, or the behavior and state of mind of people overall. Whether you want to be a Moor, a Negro, black, colored, white, whatever you want to call yourself, that's left up to you. I can't tell you how to think. It's like saying you gotta lead the horse to the river to drink, but you can't tell him how to drink. Everyone has to be held accountable for what you think, what you eat, and all this other stuff. These extreme measures is what the title of the show is today. That there's definitely a lot going on. We got a lot of people who can dictate what they see and parakeet it and camelback off of other people, which is not a bad thing. But if you want a group of people, regardless of what denomination or religion you're in, and you're all of a sudden a foreseer of what's going to happen, there's really not much you can do if you have a poor dieting. Poor dieting leads to poor thinking. Poor thinking leads to poor health, and poor health leads to your lifespan being cut short. But there's things that in life that goes deeper than trying to prophesy things or listening to what other people have to say and then trying to create your own narrative based upon someone else's observation. Because if you got someone who has an observation and they say it's true, and if it's not written in the manual, so to speak, then I beg to differ. It is not true. I'm not going to apologize for the truth. I'm going to apologize for my faults and for what I know I can do to better my condition, without doubt or contradiction. So, in all, family, we have to be, as I keep repeating myself over and over again, we all have to be held accountable in every aspect of our life. We got to be accountable of how we treat each other, how we treat mother and father. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the earth land which the Lord thy God Allah hath given thee. These things are valid and these things are important. Because if you do not acknowledge and give honors to your father and mother, that means your existence doesn't mean anything. See, I'm going to be honest with you, family. I can name a group of people who honor their mother, but they don't honor their father. Or they honor their father, but they don't honor their mother. Regardless of what they have done wrong, or they've been absent, or whatever the case may be, as long as they're making an effort, they get an E for effort. That's what it's about. Even if you don't know them, but even if you know of their ways, you as a child are the ways of your father and mother. Oh my gosh, Islam. Uh, Savannah, Islam, heaven high. Yeah. Um, yes, you all are definitely amazing people. 2025, 2026 for those who are living their life accordingly. I don't, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't celebrate New Year's. I don't celebrate Christmas. I don't celebrate all that. But those are good for those who prefer it. Robin Clue, Islam, heaven high. Yeah. So I'm giving my little shout outs as they come up. But right now, the most important thing is that I had to take some time away to observe the human behavior, the state of mind. And everything goes back to the previous shows regarding relationships and the whole boyfriend girlfriend thing. I just think that stuff is just straight overrated and straight retarded. A man can't go back, invert to back being a boy, nor a girl, or should I say, rephrase that, nor a woman can invert going back to being a girl. But a girl can grow up and learn how to be a woman, be mature, be responsible, just like a grown man. Just like a young boy. You grow up and learn how to be mature and responsible. Right? But it doesn't take away from the fact of bonding relationships. The first relationship you have is with mama and papa or auntie, uncle, whatever the situation may be. I don't know. But I'm just calling it based upon my observation, based upon what I see. When you understand the conditions and the state of mind of the people are dressing, they don't have poor hygiene, and they're talking to the invisible person that they see that's in front of them. They're not crazy people. They're just on a specific drug that's allowing them to be able to communicate with the unseen world. Don't ever call them crazy, because you know what? One day the shoe's gonna go on the other foot, and then you're gonna find yourself in a strange situation. Always be mindful and careful what you say to people and what you say about people, because it's gonna come back and bite you in the butt, whether you like it or not. There's a thing called, well, you know, what goes around comes around. What's being said can do harm. Whatever could do good could also do some harm, or whatever the case may be. I'm doing this live show because there's a lot going on, and I'm going to explain it while I'm en route, traveling. That's what your brother Man Moore's Life is doing. They're already had a plan to collapse the penny anyways, and it's kind of ironic how the penny is copper. I can't make it up. I love to make it up, but I can't make it up, family. I really love to make it up, but I can't. And it's going to be a constant domino effect of current coins being obsolete. And the reason being is because they're about to collapse the dollar, family, and there's a lot of people who are not ready for it. You can stack up all the thousands of dollars you want. You can make out all the $1,000 you like, or whatever the case may be, but at the end of the day, it's not going to have no value. Prophet Noble Drew Ali, honest to Prophet Noble Drew, praise Allah, that the Prophet Noble Drew Ali said one day you're going to see a $20 bill, you're going to step right over it. Can't make it up. That's in the oral statements of the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Jesus returned 5 times stronger. Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, and Confucius. But the extreme measures is all based upon what you know, what you think you know, and things you got to find out. Those are the 3 things that you go through in life. I don't care if you have a master's degree, PhD, a bachelor's degree, it doesn't matter. You're always going to learn something new every day. You can never say you because you got a college degree, you know it all. See, this is the extreme measures that has been taken throughout the years because there's a lot of people who fail to understand that they're destroyed for lack of knowledge. More science is the study of the higher self and lower self. We as brothers can agree and concur with that. There's times that we're not going to always going to have everything we want, but there's going to be a time that we have everything we need, and we need to be more appreciative. Islam honors the mother and father. Honors them completely. I learned through the years that you gotta learn to want to do better. You gotta learn what you have unlearned to be able to understand that America has nothing to do with the United States Corporation as far as dictatorship and all this and all that. But we have to be strong in everything that we do. Because there's going to be somebody who's going to knock us down. But we got to keep getting back up and ready to defend ourselves. That's what we must do, nothing else. We all have to be held accountable for our actions. Even when being provoked, we got to be held accountable for our actions. Have to look at life based upon the observation and studies that we have studied and go deep. Because if you don't go deep and then try to figure out how to make it work, you're just lost in the sauce, family. There's a lot that we can do with ourselves to do something positive. I look around in the so-called black community and I can just keep hearing the same old rhetoric all over again. Nor do they understand that life is very full of treasures. Now, once you have this lifestyle, you have mom and pop critique certain things that you do, that way you can have a better situation, a better future. I'm not looking for no handout, but I would say this. I'm always looking to work to better my condition. So at the end of the day, what have you decided? If you're still thinking upon it, sometimes in life, we are forced to do things that we don't want to do. There's going to be a massive shutdown, family. I don't know if anybody see it, but I see it. Plus, when I see it, I make bold statements. I mean, it's very cleansing to know that have a prophet who's a Capricorn. There's many different paths in life that we have to choose. I love to see the people happy. I love to see the people better their condition. Things that we go through in life is just an illusion. It's gonna change and pass away. Once the illusion is gone, then what are we doing? What did we do to pass down what's going in life? We have options. We have options, family. To always figure out how we can outdo ourselves and do better. And not looking at the person who we're walking with as a person who is either an enemy or the innocent and me, or looking at another person saying you have competition. But life is not always about that. Life is always about making better choices and wanting for the people that you want for yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. They don't want to get hooked up, they want to get scratched up, or any wrong way or any wrongdoing. So, all I say is this. Adults, don't be like children getting your hand caught in the cookie jar. There's so much more to life than just getting caught. Just think about everything I'm saying to you. And rewind up back on the last 500 something shows. Yes. Move aside, let the man go through. Let the man go through. Sometimes it's just best to take a break, step to the side, because you end up being with that person because you allegedly love them or whatever. Ain't nothing wrong with being alone, but being alone for the rest of your life is not normal. You got all this calamities going on. So, young people, I'm saying this to you all right now. Don't be trying to go ahead and get with somebody because they look cute or whatever. Either like DMX or something, or Nas, whatever you want to call it. So the distraction is you. Every time there's someone doing something and you happen to pick it up or whatever, or throw it down and then make it seem like my sister do something like this. But all in all, my sister's peaceful. Self-accountability is everything. Y'all to be doing me a favor being on travel on this road on the 60 and 57 freeways. I need y'all to just acknowledge that serious. I travel on these freeways, a lot of these words don't mean anything. Not unless you have some truth and some action behind it. Totally different ballgame. Whatever good we can do for each other, you have a friend for life. Let the man go through, let his side, man go through. Man, I've been on this thing for 20 minutes now. And this is why they need to do something about the situation, I swear. Ah, can't be speeding on no freeway. I'll tell you that right now. It's called slippery when wet. Yeah, family. Just never doubt yourself or what your strong capabilities, what you can do. Try it out first. If you like it, cool. If you don't like it, cool. Okay, where are these lines at? So, the most important thing right now, family and children, is have a plan. If you don't have a plan, fuck out here. You're out of resources. Ooh, we got a whole bunch of mudslides going on. Alright, let's turn it on. So I need everybody to do me a favor. I need everybody to look at the description box. Any questions about what I spoke about in whatever show, please do me a favor. Send me an email regarding what show it was, the title, and go ahead and ask away. Yikes. I'm gonna tell you something that's crazy about driving in rain, especially on the freeway. It's hard to see the white lines. It really is. Because you got the lamppost, the light flashing down on creative children. Ranger that child that is. To understand that there's necessary steps that you must do in order to be self-sufficient. So, I'm about to cut this live short. I'll be back on again, family. it's allegedly New Year's Eve, so wherever y'all travel to, I pray that y'all get to your point destination safe. Because right now, it's about to get crazy. It's about to get worse. Something for something, leave something. Something for nothing, leave something. This is nuts. So young men, young women, make sure you get his lunch ready. Young women, thank God. Ooh. Excuse me. So be careful who you call as your friend, family. It's not plastic, it's not pretty. Of course, we're here 30 minutes into the show. Well, you guys got mothers out, fathers out there that still living. Rejoice and be happy. There's nothing you can do to bring them back. But side and go forward. You gotta be careful also, family, about what you let your children watch on the tablet, the TV, the cell phone, whatever. And a lot of them are not even have track. Let me see here. So which one enjoy your life while you can, young people. verses on taking my reservation. Tell you how much this one. You can have this or you can have that. There is no both. Idle mind is in the hands of the wicked. We got to learn some relationships. So, I'm going to go out. Right now, I'm trying to focus on the road and it's raining. And being on the line, it's not the same. I'm starting a defamation character there, so. Always follow your first mind, family. 'Cause if you don't, you're going to be in some crazy catastrophe. Salam, family. Peace and love. Family, I'm about to go to y'all. Speaking to y'all on a new day. So Allah see fit. Allah, Father Universe, Father Beloved, peace, freedom, and justice.